Hello, Craig. Got the transmission out of that vehicle that you're restoring. This is what it looks like when it's apart. A couple major things with whoever put this together last night. I don't think the transmission would have worked properly, and I'll go over that with you real quick. So we'll start with the pan. You can see the material in the pan on top of the filter. That's obviously going to be from clutch and band damage. The pump, that's the pump cover there, and there's the pump. Needs to be modified because it's the early one, but as far as the condition of it, it looks to be okay. The rear planetary, it looks okay. The low reverse clutch is this one here. It comes on for reverse and for manual one holdback. It looks okay, although the clutches never got, the friction plates didn't get changed. This is the reverse input clutch. It comes on for reverse, and if you look at this plate, you can see the waffling, and this plate there is no waffling at all, and that's the friction material has flaked off, so that clutch is no good. When we look at this clutch for it's a forward clutch. If you look at the teeth in here, like the teeth along here, they're about 80% gone. There should be a lot wider than that. If you quickly look at this tooth, you see what they basically should look like, and these are getting close to shark's teeth. They're so hammered out. That in all likelihood is going to be related to this sprag is the forward sprag, and this design is the early design. There was 26 of these elements, and they fail often, and it's catastrophic when they do fail. So the update is you go to the 28 element sprag, which is much more durable, and that's what GM did in 1987, and all the way up they have either a 28 or a 29 element sprag. So that's going to have to be replaced. All of these pieces have to be replaced in order to fit that in there. This is the 3/4 clutch. There is some discoloration on the discs, so a little bit of slippage there. This is our band that comes on for second and fourth. You can see the black lines that are going horizontally there. That's going to be from slippage. The lighter brown color is what it should look like. When we get to the rest of the transmission, this washer, there's a piece missing. This sat on top of there. You see how dark that is. This is our lube seal. A lot of the seal is missing. So it may be responsible, but there may be other issues for the lube related problems. You can see this surface here, a lot of the material is missing, and it's just scored up very badly. This is the case bushing, so this hub is no good. And we have the same situation on the front planetary, where this surface here is terrible. There's a bunch of material that's gone through there and has actually wrecked that hub, and so that planetary, and then there's a bushing inside here that are going to have to be replaced as well. When we get to the valve body, there's some issues with it that I think should have made the transmission not work at all. If we look at this side, if we pay attention to this hole right here, you can see how we got a check ball hole here, and then there's an orifice. There's a check ball hole there, but there's no orifice. And if I move this gasket out of the way, you can see there actually is an orifice, but this gasket is the wrong gasket, and it's plugging off the hole. The hole would be right underneath this location, so there's no way that this could have worked properly, because part of that is the orifice being blocked off. Then when we look at our TV valve setup, if we look inside this hole here, this valve is supposed to be down in here. And so this spring, when you push on the plunger, which when you step on the gas pedal, this is what basically happens. This plunger pushes, this spring here pushes on this valve, but that valve is supposed to be down here. So you basically have no TV because somebody, I think, has misassembled it, and this little roll pin is supposed to be holding that valve from moving too far out here. So we basically have an issue with the valve body that I don't think it could have worked for that reason as well. So Eric or Amanda will contact you with cost estimates. The torque converter hub is also worn, so the torque converter is going to have to be replaced. You have other little things like this accumulator piston is the early design, and that hole is worn out, so it should be replaced as well. But you know, those are kind of small potatoes compared to the hard parts damage that we've got. So as I said, they'll contact you with cost estimates, and we'll go from there. Thanks.